What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Explore the Bible. Today we're going to be doing chapter 22 of Genesis. So here we go. Sometime later, God tested Abraham. He said to him, "Abraham." "Here I am," he replied. Then God said, "Take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you." Early the next morning, Abraham got up and loaded his donkey. He took with him 2 of his servants and his son, Isaac. When he had cut enough wood for the burnt offering, he set out of the place that God had told him about. On the 3rd day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in the distance. He said to his servants, "Stay here with the donkey while I and the boy go over there. We will worship and then we will come back to you." Abraham took the wood for the burnt offering and placed it on his son Isaac, and he himself carried the fire and the knife. As the 2 of them went together, Isaac spoke up and said to his father, "Abraham." "Father." "Yes, my son," Abraham replied. "The fire and the wood are here," Isaac said, "but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham answered, "God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son." And the 2 of them went on together. When they reached the place God told them about, Abraham built an altar there and arranged the wood on it. He bound his son Isaac and laid him there on the altar on top of the wood. Then he reached out and took the knife to slay his son. But the angel of the Lord called out to him from heaven, "Abraham, Abraham." "Here I am," he replied. "Do not lay a hand on the boy," he said. "Do not do anything to him. I know now that you fear God, because you have withheld from me your son, your only son." Abraham looked up, and there in a thicket he saw a ram, caught by its horns. He went over and took the ram and sacrificed it as a burnt offering instead of his son. So Abraham called that place, "The Lord will provide." And to this day it is said, "On the mountain of the Lord it will be provided." The angel of the Lord called to Abraham from the heaven a second time and said, "I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand on the beach. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies, and through your offspring all nations of earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me." Then Abraham returned to his servants, and they set off together for Beersheba, and Abraham stayed in Beersheba. Sometime later, Abraham was told, "Milkah is also a mother. She has borne sons to your brother Nahor. Uz is the firstborn, Buz is the brother, Kemuel, Kes, Hazo, Pildash, Didlaph, and Bethuel. Bethuel became the father of Rebekah. Milkah bore these 8 sons to Abraham's brother Nahor. His concubine, whose name was Rumah, also has sons, Teba, Gaham, Tahash, and Makkah." So that is chapter 22. So I think this is a chapter that we can relate to a lot. So I know that me, as a teenager, a high schooler, sometimes it's extremely hard to just trust that this kind of stuff happens, that if I give up something to God, if I give him my trust, if I give up a relationship, if I give up anything, something that means a lot to me, if I give that up because I feel like God is telling me to, that is extremely, extremely hard for us, because it's hard for us to grasp that there is something up there. It's hard for us to have that faith when we haven't experienced it before. And the way that we can experience it is through the Bible. The way that we can experience these things and the way that we can find that faith is through the Bible and reading these things and keeping them in our heart and realizing that this has happened before and we can witness it through this reading and that this is the truth. So whenever something comes that's hard, something you feel like God is telling you to do, that you must give up a friendship or something that's bad for you, and God is telling you, you feel like that's bad for you, and if you give that up, something better will come, just trust me. Think about this. Think about Isaac giving up his only son and how hard that had to be for him. And he did that, and as an example for us. He set this example for us. And think about how hard it was for him to do that the first time without any example. He didn't have an example. He just trusted. And that's something that we all can learn from. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I tried to talk about this a little bit more in the senses of my life and relate it to my life more than I normally do. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that that helped you in some way. So I'll be back tomorrow with chapter 23. I hope you guys had a good day. God bless.